If you have ever asked yourself this question, what should I do if I know that my friend is being abused or mistreated in her relationship, then this video is for you. Hi guys, I'm Kristin. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about healing from toxic relationships, loving yourself, and creating healthy and happy love in your life. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I make new videos every single week. So if you're not aware how to properly address this situation, you can actually do more damage than good, because when a woman is in an abusive relationship, she is experiencing a lot of shame. So you really need to be aware that telling somebody to just leave the relationship, like, hello, knock, 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 who's there? What are you doing? Why are you in this relationship? Can't you see that this guy is abusive? Like, hello, get out. What are you doing? Why would you put up with this? All that does is make the person that you're talking to, make the woman that you're trying to take care of and help her to see, you just make her feel more ashamed of herself. And that in turn is going to have her isolating herself. And really, it shows her that you are not a safe, non-judgmental space. Because the thing that women need if you are in an abusive relationship is that you need to know people love you, care about you, and are there for you. One of the things that keeps women trapped in abusive cycles for much longer than they would want to be is this idea that nobody is there to help them, that nobody would get it, that everybody judges them so they can't talk about it. So I think the first thing is really making sure that you are a safe space for a woman to come to. She knows that it is safe for her to come and speak to you. That has to be number one. And when you're approaching this, let's say that you have a friend that's in this situation, you know that she's being abused, you don't want to just come out and say, hey, I know that you're being abused, and just start going off. You want to invite her to speak, okay? So this is really, really important. One of the ways that you can do this is just saying something like, hey, I'm not sure exactly what is going on in your relationship, but I'm really concerned for your safety. And I just want you to know that if you are going through anything and you need my help, I'm here for you. Now you can see how that is much more of an inviting statement where you're inviting this woman to open up about her experience rather than just berating her and making her feel bad about herself, right? Now, even when you approach this way of being open and loving and there for her, you have to be prepared that that could still trigger shame within your friend. That could still make her feel like, oh my gosh, she knows, because I already feel so bad and so much shame around it, and now she knows and I don't want to talk to her anymore. So she might deny it, she might tell you that you're crazy, whatever. That's totally fine, because you have opened the door for somebody that she could potentially be there in the future, right? The biggest mistake you could do in that moment is say, whatever, I know you're lying, I'm just trying to help you. If she denies it, let her deny it and say, okay, I just wanted you to know that if you need anything, I'm here for you. Now, on the other side of that, if she does open up and she does start talking to you, listen, 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 without judgment, okay? None of the, why are you staying? Why are you doing this? Can't you see this? Can't you see that? That is only going to further separate her from you. So you just want to listen as best you can and be understanding, show compassion for her and where she is at. And I also want you to recognize that she may speak about leaving. She may speak about leaving, telling you that she's ready to leave and still not leave. Okay, there's a lot of factors that go into these things. It has nothing to do with you. And you cannot be responsible for anybody else. As much as you can be that safe space for her to come to, you cannot make her leave. You cannot force her to leave. A person cannot leave until they are ready to leave. It is their idea and they are ready to go. Now, the next step to this is, say that she does open up to you and you want to offer help. Before you do that, I want you to think about the things that you could actually help with, tangible things. If you can loan her some money to get her on her feet, say, hey, I can loan you this amount of money to get whatever you need to go. If she needs a car, hey, you can borrow my car. If she has a child, well, if you need, I can watch your child from this time to this time. I don't want you to overextend yourself from things that you can't do, but if you have certain things that you know you can help with, I want you to actually state what those things are. Because women that are in abusive cycles, in abusive relationships, are made to feel like they are a burden. So when you just offer, I can help you if you need it, but they don't know how specifically you can help, it is still hard to ask for that help. Whereas when you offer something specific, hey, you can stay with me while you get on your feet. I have a space for you. I'm more than happy to do that for you. That lets her know that that is a safe space and something she can go to. So it's really important that if you offer help, you be specific about it. Another great thing to do for support is to encourage her to start keeping a diary, if it's safe to do so, to start keeping a diary of everything that goes on in her relationship, because a lot of times these women are experiencing something called cognitive dissonance. They have a separation from what's actually happening to a fantasy reality that they have created in their mind about the relationship. And one of the ways, a really powerful way to break that dissonance is to actually have written down everything that's happened in that relationship. So if you can encourage her to start keeping a diary of those things, she can start seeing it and come to terms with herself that, wow, she really is in a bad space and she needs to leave. And if she is open to it, you can help her make a safety plan if she does choose to leave. And depending on the situation, you do and she needs to recognize that that could be a potentially dangerous thing. So having a safety plan to leave is imperative. A safety plan can look like having a suitcase packed with essential items, money, things that she would need when she leaves. Maybe if you are able, she keeps it at your house. So that can be something that you can offer to do for her, that you keep things at the house for her should she ever need to leave, and that they are there for her. You really just want to help her think about actionable steps that she could take if and when her partner becomes abusive again. All the while letting her know that you are there for her, that you are there to support her. And I also think it's really important to note that she may leave. She may take you up on the offer to come stay with you and go through all of that, and then she might go back. This is just the reality of so many abusive relationships. And if she does, the only thing that you can do is continue to be there for her, continue to be a safe space for her to go. And again, you cannot live somebody else's life for them. You can't make decisions on their behalf. It's up to them. It's their life. And if you've had situations in the past where maybe you weren't this person and you thought, oh my gosh, I could have been better, let it go. You didn't know. And now you do. So I hope you found this information helpful, and I do hope that you share it with other women that need to see this, because so many women go through these things, and if more of us know how to handle it, more of us can be there for each other. And when women work together, truly supporting, empowering each other, life is good. And if you are wondering yourself what the potential signs of an abusive relationship are, please, please, please go check out this video and share that with other women too, because this information is so valuable. It is something that we all need to know. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out here for more.